Nepal observed 17th anniversary of Kamaya system abolition in July 2017. It is the oldest traditional system of bonded labor where whole members of the family without land and work were forced to sell their labor to the landlords for repayment of the loan their forefathers had taken. These people were called Kamaya. They were provided with a small shed at the corner of the backyard by landlords where all members of a Kamaya family had to live in. They were required to work for unlimited hours without proper food and shelter, while adult male members of the family were required to work in farm, and their wives, who were called kamlari, had to do household chores. Their young children had to look after their landlord's cattle. Young kamlari were also forced to offer themselves for sexual pleasure of their landlords. This practice was most prevalent in the 5 western districts of Nepal. As I myself belong to one of these districts, I have witnessed sufferings of Kamaya families, especially that of young kids, very closely. The Kamaya system was abolished by the Nepal government in 2000, following years of protest from the community and national international pressure. The government ordered all Kamayas to be freed and their debt be cancelled. This is one of the remarkable achievements of democratic Nepal, which acts as a driver to impact thousands of lives. Following official ban of the system, 20,000 Kamaya families have started feeling the impact of this announcement. They received the recognition of independent family. They were shifted in open public land from small and congested shed provided by the landlords and have started leading normal lives. As other normal Nepalese citizens, kids of former Kamaya are now going to school, and youth are enjoying their right to choose their occupation. Some are driving rickshaws and taxis, some conduct businesses, while some are doing their own farming. Former Kamaya Vagiram Chaudhary is now elected one of the ward chairperson of one of the sub-metropolitan cities of Nepal. Likewise, former Kamlari Sivakumari Tharu would have been working in landlord's kitchen if the system was not banned officially. But now not only she had offered her candidacy for local election, but she was also admired for her thought-provoking speeches during election campaigns. Similarly, former Kamlari Kausila Chaudhary, who is also the chairperson of Kamaya Women Liberation Forum, is honoured by NP's award in 2015 by UNDP. However, Kamaya who were settled in forest zones and riverbanks have not yet progressed well, as much as like the ones who were settled around markets and industrial zones. People who were settled without proper arrangements for housing, food security and others have still been leading difficult lives. Likewise, there still are more than 5,000 Kamaya families who are not officially documented and thus are prohibited from utilizing facilities that are offered to former Kamayas. Overall, abolition of Kamaya system has brought an inhuman practice of keeping a person as a slave by another human being to an end. People who have spent their lives as slaves for not being able to repay the traditional loans are free now. More than 100,000 people of Nepal's western Tarai districts have now been leading the lives of human beings after decades of suppression, disgrace and inhumanity.